from Tommy T.
She's shagging the ref. Okay, do you see what I'm seeing, Brian? Do you see what I'm seeing?
One, 1 second,
Do
one
you see what I'm
second.
seeing, damn it?
Yes, I do. I do. You what you're doing.
What was that?
That's what you sounded like.
I wish she said. I wish you had the mannerisms like me because it's so cute whenever you do it. He sounds like a baby. Okay, this is a Big Mac.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Whopper.
Yeah.
One patty. Although I will give him, it is bigger.
Mm-hmm.
It is smaller. Less bunnage going on here. Now the Big Mac has two whole patties on it and cheese. While the Whopper has no cheese, but the Big Mac also has no tomato, which I think constitutes the Big Mac being better. And also the Whopper is lower quality.
What makes you say it's low quality?
Because I have never gotten food poisoning from McDonald's, but I have got food poisoning from Burger King.
You know what? That's one Burger King. If it happened consistently, which I'm assuming it hasn't, then I would see the value of your clause, right? And I'm pretty sure they would not be in business anymore. However, since it happened one time, you are making a very dangerous accusation.
You can get you can get food poisoning from a Burger King. And the most recent outbreak linked to Burger King occurred in 2017 at Beijing. I don't know what the Binting immune location. The most commonly reported symptoms are nausea, diarrhea, the most
Okay,
common diagnosis is salmonella.
yeah, type is McDonald's done for food poisoning, and I guarantee you'll get the same thing.
Uh,
So, your statement is invalid. Yeah.
wait, 2018. I'll give it to you to that.
Yeah. Because it depends on the restaurant.
But
Cause
it
like,
wasn't from the burgers. It was from the salad mix.
yeah, but you see, it's. I think it depends on the restaurant. You know, like some people they've gone to like one chipotle and gotten food poisoning. You know, because of the romaine lettuce or whatever, and then
Yeah.
you know, so I think it's more the location and the way
But
they work with the food and stuff.
I'm sorry to say, but the $6 for the Big Mac meal and the $7 for the Whopper, it just it just oh no, they're the same price. Are they? Yeah, no, they're not. Are they? Yeah, $1 difference. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
that constitutes McDonald's being better
No, but
because
wait a minute. There's cheese in the waffle.
no, there's not.
Yeah, there is. Like Google Whopper versus Big Mac. And then go to all, and then like let's see if we can find.
Literally, the image that comes up is this.
I swear there was cheese on it. Yeah,
I'm
there's
very
cheese. I'm pretty sure there's cheese on it.
I'm very nervous that you've been eating a weird. What is this?
See? Oh, that's
That's
the triple. That's the
that's not a
triple. That's the triple. Never mind.
that's probably like ten
Yeah,
dollars right
cause
there.
yeah, cause you cannot have a burger without cheese.
Oh, there is cheese. There,
Yeah.
it's really tiny, but you can see it in this real life. But look at this. The difference is just immaculate.
You see, if I wanted a toast, it's like a piece of bread in the middle. I would go toast it myself, right?
But Brian, why are you getting so torn up over one slice of bread in the middle?
Cause it's not normal. It's uncomfortable.
And Wendy's has squared patties, and
Oh,
that's
dude,
not normal.
square patties are awesome though. because it's not frozen beef.
Honestly, I think they're counterintuitive
Huh?
because hold on.
Like Wendy's is the OG, man.
Wait,
Wendy's
what the
is
heck? That's a circle burger.
no, it's square.
That's a circle. Brian, look at my fucking screen.
It's square.
That is a circle.
It is square, my dude.
That is a circle. That is a rounded edge right there.
No, it's a square edge, my dude.
That's a squared edge.
It's the angle. Trust me.
Anyway, what else was I say? So let's say you're trying to bite into this thing, okay? You
Yeah.
bite in from
Right.
this
You
side.
bite into that 144 feet. Okay, there. It's nice. It's nice.
It's your connection that's terrible. You bite into this side. Yet there's bun left over. If you're gonna make everything square, you need to make the bun square as well. Then it would make sense.
No, you see, I think Wendy's are geniuses, right? Because what they're doing, right, is they are making you eat healthy by giving you more bun. You know, so they're actually thinking about their consumers and
Brian,
customers' wealth, which is
when you
hard
think
to
about
come
it,
by
half of
in
the
this.
the meat concentration of Wendy's burgers is probably soylent. It's probably like some food filler.
I don't know. I just like Wendy's. Alright, Wendy's is
I do too. Wendy's is my favorite.
yeah, Wendy's is my favorite. Like Burger King, McDonald's now. You're second class compared to Wendy's. Except, especially the soda machines. The soda machines are so good. So many
That's
varieties.
what Wendy's used to look like.
Yeah, I've never seen Wendy's like that.
Crazy. So my question is, would you rather have? So let's say Wendy's out of burgers,
Uh huh.
Whopper or Big Mac,
Whopper or Big
or
Mac.
McDonald's or Burger King
Okay, I would
in
have
Magnolia? If you were in
if
Magnolia,
I was in okay where you live, I would choose Burger King.
why?
Cause the thing is, I don't know. I just feel like McDonald's is
Nobody goes to our Burger King.
yeah, but it's better. Burger King is better than McDonald's. Like I have a feeling McDonald's have just gotten used to their name, you know, and so they haven't released anything good. Like the one thing I really miss, right, that would make me switch to McDonald's is they took it off the menu in 2014. Because I remember I came in 2014, right, and there was you just go to like 2014 McDonald's menu, and there's like the best burger ever. It had like this yellow bun and it had like bacon in it and so on and so forth. Like that was wonderful, and then they took it off for some reason.
The McDonald's menu is too large. How is that too large? That looks perfect. Okay,
Yeah, the bacon McDouble. Are you seeing bacon McDouble?
they still make a bacon McDouble.
Really?
McDouble.
I don't know. No, it's
Where's
it's
it
really
at?
weird. Could you go
Where's it
to
at?
all? Could you go to all? It's that one. But could you go to all? I'm not sure if it's that one. Yeah, 28. Yeah, let me see.
So what the fuck is that? Okay, the
McLobster.
McLobster,
Wow. Uh huh.
uh, salad shaker.
Ah,
I,
that
I
doesn't look.
actually I remember those.
I never seen those before.
I was watching reruns on an old
Hmm.
TV channel, and like they were talking about McShakers for some damn reason.
Although that font is like the most 1990s font ever. Like, would you like to a meal after going to the Blockbuster? Salad.
The McDLT.
Mm-hmm. Scroll down. Okay.
Chicken Select. The Eggs Benedict. remember this one.
Mm-hmm.
I actually do remember that one.
The McJordan. Oh,
Jordan, Chicago, Land Only Special.
fruit and walnuts. Come on.
That
I wouldn't. I mean, I'd rather just buy the fruits. Okay,
mighty.
that is strange. That is strange.
Like, in order to get rid of the chicken, they already had ordered. The,
Mm-hmm.
oh my god, the fish McBites.
I
I
don't.
remember those too.
I don't
I
remember
think
those.
the chicken fajitas. The big and nasty.
Tasty. You see, yeah, like that one I would take because that looks better than a waffle.
Oh, see, like you're even saying the McDonald's equivalent of the Whopper is better.
Yeah,
But then why don't you just eat McDonald's?
but because they discontinued it.
But they still, that means their burgers are still. Oh, okay.
No, like the waffle is the how is it called?
In 1996, they changed it to Arch Deluxe, which is the gourmet version of it. I heard it. I've heard of this one. I've never had it. But I've heard of it. Chopped beef steak sandwich.
The Mac
The
hot dog.
hot dog. I actually remember this. Not as I ate it, but stories about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because McDonald's started selling hot dogs from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm. Triple double burger. I don't know about that.
Coordinated with the release of the Batman Forever.
Onion nuggets.
Yes, I heard about this one as well. So they wanted to like do something quirky along with the McRib sandwich,
Mm-hmm.
and they brought the onion nuggets because they thought, oh, onions go well with steak. It did not. The chopped beef steak sandwich. The Angus burger. I remember this one. I actually remember the commercials for that one.
Mm-hmm. Is that what number is that? If you scroll,
That is 17.
so you still have
Big pizza.
hot
The hot
mustard.
mustard. They still have hot stuff, mustard sauce.
2005.
Oh, we still have hot mustard sauce at ours.
Really? Oh, then they've
Yeah.
been giving you stuff from like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, almost 20 years ago.
No, because it's in a new package too.
Maybe they recontinued it. I don't know.
Cheddar melt. Gross. The Mulan
Oh,
Szechuan
oh, that
sauce.
came back for some time with Rick and Morty.
Spanish omelet. Never heard of that.
Oh, I wouldn't. I don't think I would get that much stuff.
The mixed spaghetti. And that's in a new package. I swear to God, that's a new package.
I don't think I would get that.
The hula burgers. That's just pineapple.
Oh, Tally would like that.
Shut up. Strawberry shortcake McFlurry. That sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The mixed soup. How many are on here?
28.
Soup. And then the
What?
soup
They
soup.
didn't show it. Okay. Yeah, I have to look. Let me try googling. Right.
Okay, they brought the sweet chili sauce back though. I know they did. Alright, I think it's just crazy because they still sell the McDouble.
McDonald burger discontinued. Let me see. Discontinued. 2014 McDonald's menu. Wait a second. Nope. Man, what was the name of the place, man? It's
Have you found it, Brian?
no. I I swear. I remember it because it had like the smoothest bun ever. Tally.
Yeah.
I
Have you
am.
found it, Brian?
I'm pretty sure it's the bacon McDouble.
You look good.
What?
I'm talking to people on Snapchat, Brian.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm telling you, it does not like you can still get that today. You just have to order it. It might not be on the menu, but they still serve it.
really?
Yes. Oh no. So what is it? A bacon McDouble? Yes. The bacon McDouble is made with 200% pure beef patty seasoned with a pinch of salt and pepper and topped with a melty American cheese. Thick cut apple smoked wood bacon, the minced onions, tangy pickles, ketchup, and mustard on toasted bun.
I don't know. Maybe I'm
Is that what it looks
hallucinating.
like?
No, it had the yellow buns.
What yellow buns, Brian?
Like it was like yellow. Like you see, like when you turn the bun around, it's like white.
I spelled McDonald's wrong. So. Yellow bun. Yellow bun. Yellow bun.
Yes, it looked like that one. It looked like that one. Like that
This?
one. Yeah.
This?
Uh huh. And then the thing was like it was really sweet.
Hawaiian bun. Hawaiian.
Ah.
Hawaiian bun.
Oh wait. Is it a McSlider? Google McSlider.
McSlider. Nope. That's not a thing. That does not exist. I'm sorry, Brian, but I think you're just thinking about a bacon, like a double, a bacon McDouble.
No, I'm sure it had a yellow van. I don't know what I ate. Maybe I ate it in another country. Maybe I ate it in England. I don't know. I don't know. But it was really nice, and it was so sweet. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah, I think you got it from somewhere else.
yeah. Well, I don't know. I wish you could contact McDonald's and ask them, but we probably can't.
Let's talk to the CEO.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, yo, Mr. CEO, do you remember the yellow van from like 2014? That was awesome. But anyway,
Yeah, hair stuff.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I would still choose Burger King unless they brought those yellow buns. Maybe I was dreaming, but if they could bring the yellow buns from my dreams, then I would choose McDonald's.
Right. McDonald's is so much better.
I
McDonald's is so much better.
No, it's just a name.
Brian, Burger King is just a name.
Yeah, but
Burger King is also a huge corporation.
yeah, but I
That
just like
statement's invalid.
I just like I'm judging it purely on the food.
Yeah, I know exactly. I like McDonald's food better than I like Burger King.
I think McDonald's is overrated.
I think Burger King is overrated. It sucks ass.
Logic, 100. Yeah.
Right, it does. I've never met anybody who likes Burger King other than you.
Maybe I'm just special, but
Because like Burger King sucks. Nobody ever picks Burger King. If they have to choose McDonald's or Burger King, it's always Burger King.
was it why are they still in business?
Because they probably have bigger, like in New York. I bet a bunch of people go to Burger King because they're weird people that like Burger King over McDonald's.
Hey, yeah, yo, let's not.
Let's hold on. Let's see how many. Let's how many McDonald's. Okay, let's go off sales.
Screen share.
McDonald's.
Oh yes, screen share.
I know, Brian. Lay tight.
Okay, but obviously McDonald's is going to be bigger because it's McDonald's. You know, it's a name.
Brian, it's not just a name. See, you're stuck up on the fact that Olive Garden's just a name. Oh, Gucci's just a name.
It is. Like,
No, but the thing is, so the reason Gucci is like a thing still is because their shit is so expensive. Because nobody buys it.
because of the name. Like
No.
if I was to have the
God,
same
Brian.
Gucci things, but I named it Gucci, oh that was bad. But if I made
Brian,
it,
but
if I,
listen, you're not listening. You're not listening.
yeah,
Although, I'm saying the reason Gucci's still a thing is because of its name. Although the reason it's so expensive is also because of it. Nobody buys it.
hmm you see,
McDonald's is different because it's cheap food that is good, and that's the reason it's everywhere. That's why everyone eats it because it's good. You're not gonna eat food because because it tastes like shit. You know, if the food tastes like shit, people won't eat it. It's different from clothing or cars.
hmm it's
Am I wrong?
yeah. So you can't say Burger King is bad because if it's terrible, people wouldn't eat it.
Although that's why I'm basing it off the stores
Yeah,
worldwide.
but okay.
Very 2009 to 2020 has 18,625. McDonald's, on the other hand, has 36,198. Which one's better, Brian?
Well, more isn't better, right? You could
But
create.
since it's in the food industry, and that means that a lot of people eat their food because they like it. Yes.
Okay, KFC has more restaurants worldwide than McDonald's.
25,000. No, they don't.
They don't?
That's a huge ass fucking lie you just said.
Well, I said worldwide.
That is worldwide.
Well,
25,000. McDonald's is 39,000.
okay, Google biggest restaurant worldwide, biggest fast food.
McDonald's,
Okay.
36, 9,000.
Well, look, 100 countries.
39.
KFC has 145 countries. So, would you want me to?
But quantity.
Dude, they might have 10 million in New York, and New York only. But that doesn't mean it's good. That just means somebody will go to this store today and another one tomorrow.
Because it's good. Because there's a demand for it.
But if there's a demand, they would expand to different countries. And you're forgetting some countries are literally the size of a city, and so they don't need a million McDonald's.
But Brian, you don't get the thing that you're not getting is that yes, there's one KFC in Kenya.
There's no
It's in
one
an
KFC.
airport though.
Huh?
But like in airports is mostly where I think KFCs are. I don't think KFCs are gonna be like. There's probably gonna be one in every country. There could be one in every country. That doesn't mean it's better. You know?
I don't know. People really like KFC. Like I would argue, KFC is more popular than McDonald's in some
It
places.
is. It is actually because in Japan on Christmas what they do is that you're supposed to have, or like they're not supposed to, but it's traditional to have KFC on Christmas Day because of some like marketing thing they did back in like the 90s or the 80s or something like that.
Yeah,
So they're you have to have reservations to get it from KFC
you know,
on Christmas Day.
sort of how the beers instill in our mind that you have to buy wedding rings.
Yeah, but still, Brian, McDonald's is better statistically. More restaurants.
That is such a bad analogy. Like more equals better. More doesn't equal better.
But more means there's a bigger demand for it rather than yours.
No, more just means you have money.
No, Brian, because if they weren't making
And
money, they wouldn't have
okay,
them.
and look, and the way franchises work, like McDonald's isn't building the stores, right? It's
People are
people.
buying them and setting them up, yes.
Yeah, exactly. People are the ones who are building it, and then they add the McDonald's thing on there.
But Brian, you got to think if there wasn't a demand for it, it would there wouldn't be any McDonald's there. They would go out of business because they're not making money. People can't run on a deficit. A company can. Walmart can run on a deficit because they have other stores. McDonald's franchises can't because it's a single person getting money for it. So if they couldn't supply if they didn't have a demand for it, they wouldn't be up and selling what they know.
Yeah, same thing
No,
with, I could use the same thing for Burger King.
but there's less of them. There is
Because
less
of
of
the
them.
name. Literally, the name. McDonald's means so much. Because, let me just tell you, right? M-
You just want to be the underdog.
what do you
You
mean?
just have an inferiority complex. You just think that just because you like something that's not as popular, you're better. That's basically what you're saying. Because
Well,
all your statements are invalid because they work the exact same for McDonald's.
and yours all work the same way for Burger King, so.
Although, comma, one thing that's irrefutable is that more restaurants mean there's a bigger demand, means that more people like McDonald's, meaning that McDonald's is better. It's a lot. It's a straight process, a logical process of thinking. And what you're saying is, ooh, same could be said for Burger King, which you're right. If Burger King had more restaurants, that means there's a bigger demand for it, meaning that more people like it, meaning that it's better. Although it doesn't, so it's not.
Okay.
Pretty easy. I think I honestly I need to go back to first grade for that logic. No, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not really sure,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
some of it.
I do understand where you're coming from, and I view your point of view is quite astonishing and bewildering.
How's it astonishing?
However,
It's right.
it is quite deluded and
How?
wrong.
Tell me.
You
Tell me.
have been brainwashed by the capitalist
Oh my God!
ruling
Why are you
class
just
of
talking?
McDonald's.
You're
Okay?
talking
They have brainwashed
irrelevant.
you to think that like just think about it. Burgers, what comes to your mind? McDonald's. Why? Because
I just think
McDonald's has been here for ages, okay? I would argue Wendy's is better than McDonald's, but because Wendy's is new, McDonald's comes to our mind, you know? Sort of like what's a good one?
Brian, it depends on what you think is like what's a big representation of burgers for you. If you're in Kenya and you think of burgers,
You think
what are you gonna think
McDonald's?
of?
Well, actually, I don't know if you think
But
McDonald's.
actually, you wouldn't
You
think
just
McDonald's.
yeah, you probably
You
think
think of
McDonald's because of like the movies and all that stuff.
no movies show McDonald's. You would think of like think of like damn some local restaurant. But if you're
No,
from
no, you think of McDonald's.
God. Okay. Okay, bro. Okay.
No, I'm serious. I'm actually serious. You do think of McDonald's, and you see people like, oh my god, I wish we had a McDonald's here, man. You know, I had McDonald's. It's so good, you know. And you know why? Because people
Because
are
it
like,
is.
no,
It's good. It's better than Burger King. It's
no.
not amazing. It's like Coca Cola. Coca Cola's not amazing. It's like a
Yeah,
five.
exactly. That's a good analogy. Coca Cola, right?
Five. But McDonald's is also a five.
Like Coca
It's
Cola is probably.
it, it,
Hmm.
so how like on a 1 to 10 bell curve graph,
Yeah.
the bare minimum for burgers is McDonald's for me.
Hmm.
Burger King is below that because it's not as good to me. Wendy's is like a 8 or a 7.
Yeah, dude, Wendy's is smashing.
The best burger I've ever had was from Whataburger, which I would put an 8 at.
I don't know. I would argue. I don't know. I just don't like Whataburger for some reason.
So you probably like Arby's, Brian.
Nah.
You
We,
fucking delusional hypocrite. Anyways, sodas.
wait. What do you mean?
Coca
What do you
Cola
mean
is bare
delusional
minimum.
hypocrite, man?
Burger King. I mean, Coca Cola is a 5. Bare minimum of soda. The best soda I've ever had.
Sounds cola, man.
No, not Sam's Cola. It would have to be like some root beer that I've had. Root beer is by itself is already in like the eights.
You, you wanna hear my
But like
controversial opinion?
what?
I think root beer is shite. Oh man, just laughed. That's true. Yo,
Sorry, I had to collect myself.
you had to censor those words. Get me.
You
Like
really think
I actually do think root beer is
what is
terrible.
wrong with root beer?
I don't know.
It is amazing.
It tastes like sweet and it's just like medicine to me.
It's sweet and nutty. Sweet and nutty.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the two
like I
flavors.
feel like I'm killing myself when I drink it.
And you think that sugar water is good? Coca Cola, Sam's Cola is just super condensed Coke.
No, you see, I don't. Fun fact: I don't really
I
drink
can
soda
feel
anymore.
it sludging down my throat when I drink Sam's Cola.
Yeah,
It's good, but it's gross to drink all the time. I get sick.
I think Dr Pepper is the worst one.
Dr. Pepper sucks ass.
Yeah, I think we can
Okay,
agree
you
on
are. It
that. You
sucks,
know.
sucks
Yeah.
ass.
Dude, you stop screen sharing with it, would you?
I know because I left. I'm
Yeah.
just mad.
Yeah.
I'm
Dude, root beer
thinking
is.
now.
I don't know. I don't like root beer, man. Root beer is like.
Have you
Root.
had A&W? A&W. You have Barnes. You have so many brands that make root beer.
Yeah.
They're so good.
I don't know.
Do
Root.
you know A&W makes their own chicken?
I didn't know that.
Is that wrong? Yeah, A&W restaurants.
Wow. Okay, but you see, that's another thing, right? To me, like that, and like Zaxby's chicken sandwiches, and like McDonald's chicken sandwiches, and Raising Cane's chicken sandwiches, same to me. Taste the same to
No,
me.
they're not. No, they're not. You're wrong.
You
You're
see, to
wrong.
me they taste the same. That's just my
You're
opinion.
wrong. You're wrong. You're just wrong. You're just 100% wrong.
I'm just wrong.
You're just a hundred. You are 1,000 wrong. You're. You're. Oh my God. You're just wrong.
In fact, you
Where
know
are
what?
we at?
I would argue, right?
Oklahoma? The closest A&W restaurant is Oklahoma?
Wow.
Is there only 3 of them in the entire
I guess so.
world of fun? Is there only. There is only. 1, 2,
Oh, you need
3,
to do
4.
you need to do search this area. So I go to like New York and try it.
Hold on. Let me go in Little Rock. Let me go to fucking Little Rock. There it is. There it is. Because in Oklahoma. A and W chicken.
There we go. What?
Oh,
There are
oh,
Arby's.
these are places that are like A and W chicken.
Ah. Oh well.
That, but yeah, what was I saying? What were you saying? Chicken sandwiches. Each one's different. My favorite one is Cane's chicken. It's my favorite.
See, I don't really like chicken
It's
sandwiches.
what is as a black person. I'm as a black person. I need to revoke your card.
Oh, I. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Allie posted something.
Which one?
Yours, ours.
Discord one?
Yeah,
Where?
into
In
the Muslim one.
in the Discord server?
No, Brian, look in the fucking Snapchat.
What? Yeah, that's a miracle. That's Annie though. Inside with Bob Van. Who's Bob Burnham? Alright, anyway. What is Bob Burnham? I'm genuinely curious.
It's a comedian. He does like stuff.
Ah, coolio. Anyways, back to the conversation. Um,
Right, you're gonna scare them off.
what?
Fucking, fucking, mate. You talk with too much of enunciation on your words.
Oh, you saying
You
enunciate
sound
much,
like
eh?
you don't know what you're saying.
Oh yeah, what's your thought on
Uh,
British people? Dude,
uh,
this podcast is going to bang, man.
what do you mean?
Hmm?
What you mean?
He actually talked about something, something constructive. Oh yeah, but anyway, what were we talking about before we got distracted? Yeah, I don't like chicken sandwiches. I don't like chicken
Hold on.
sandwiches.
Give me a moment.
I
You are fine. You are fine, darling. Don't worry about it.
okay. Yeah,
And
darling.
yes, that is what you look like in real life. And you do not look like Finland. And you should not cut it off. And you should not be weightless. You look perfectly normal and adorable. So yes. Anyways, Brian, what were you saying?
Okay, so
Chicken sandwiches are amazing.
now that you're done chatting with the missus, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I actually opened up like 7 different Snap things that I'm in, and I deleted it all.
Uh huh. Okay.
What I was saying, McDonald's is better. Wendy's is the best.
Yeah, we agree on
Whataburger
that.
is the bestest. A&W root beer is amazing.
Nah.
And chicken sandwiches taste different. You're the type of person that says water doesn't taste different.
It doesn't though. It's water.
No, water tastes different.
No. You see, it depends, right? If you buy
It depends on gas.
the water that is um they've added stuff into it, like the lemon flavor and so on and so forth, then yes, it tastes different.
Brian, so you're telling me that Nestle and Aquafina don't taste different?
Same thing.
No, it's not. Aquafina and Nestle are different.
Literally, when you pay for it, it's like you're paying to have the illusion of taste. Like, I guarantee you. Okay, you know what? When you come here to
Oh my
visit, right? When you
god.
come here to visit, right?
Oh my
I will
god.
put two.
I'm going to literally
No, look.
strangle the
Listen.
fuck out of you.
Listen.
Sell you on the black market.
Oh my god, that's a threat. Listen, right? When when you come to visit, right? We're gonna buy two different waters.
No, we're gonna buy every single different type of water we can find.
Yeah, yeah, and then we will do the taste test, and then I would like you to tell me if I've given you the same water or different water. Okay, and I guarantee, and we'll blindfold you.
And we're gonna blindfold you, and we're gonna be like, which one's different?
Yeah. Okay. It's like the potato and apple thing.
Huh?
Like when you bite a potato, it tastes like an apple, like if you're blindfolded.
No.
Yeah, because like your brain will just go like, oh, it's an apple, you know.
No. Okay, then I'll do that to you. I'll give you a potato and an apple and see which one is it.
Okay, deal. Yeah, but what's another controversial food opinion I have?
You have no taste buds. Like, you must not have a single taste bud.
I think I got COVID when I was born.
You got COVID when you were born.
Yeah, but
Is that what you said? You got COVID when you were born?
yeah, probably shouldn't have said that, but yeah.
Dude, 50,000 people died or 500,000 people died from it. It's not funny. You're not funny.
I'm sorry, Tabitha.
Tabitha. Oh, so just because I'm trans, you have to make fun of my name now. Okay.
Okay, sorry. Okay, that's how you're doing it, right? What did you say about chicken a few minutes ago?
What do you mean?
You said since I do not like chicken sandwiches, could we remind the audience about that?
Oh yeah, I made a joke on the.
Yeah, reload the clip, man. Anyway.
I'll say it right now.
No,
I
no,
made a
just
joke on
just
the
don't,
fact
just
that
don't,
you're
just
African
don't, just
or
don't.
if you want to,
Ah,
person of color. Um,
oh my god, I'm not
that
editing this out, by
you
the way.
should. You,
Like, just so you know, okay, I'm just too lazy to edit.
okay, I have a question, Brian. This is a political question.
Yeah.
So, what do you feel about the current movement of instead of saying African American, saying person of color or POC, or if you wanted to just call them a black person?
What movement?
It's a current movement in the way we say things. A lot of people don't like it how you say African American.
Also, like they
They
want
want
you
to
to like
use
POC, like you want you to say person of color, so on and so forth.
yeah, people of color or black person because black is a statement on their color. Like it's like a definition of their color of their race.
Okay. So this is just my opinion, right? Do not crucify me, but I don't know.
I like how Brian, whenever you do this shit, you're like, "You don't crucify me," but I don't know.
like I just think that I don't know. Just
Well, like it'd be different for you because you were literally an African American. Like you are.
yeah.
Both of your parents are African, but you're an American.
Mhm.
But
I don't know. I just think we need to unify. I'll just go with like the ultra centrist route. Like
you can't be centrist. Centrists are worse than.
no,
I
like
would say centrists are worse than
because
Republicans.
the thing is, I don't even know what's like what you just said. I've never heard of it. Unless you
You never
explain
heard
it
that?
to me, then
What do you mean?
like what do you mean that? Could you
What do you mean?
explain like what?
Well, what do you want me to explain? You're not asking a question.
No, like what you just said. Because from what you said, I gathered that like people want like to stop using the word African American and replace it with like
Yes.
black or people of color.
hmm
Um,
It's because m- most black people or people of color in America have never been to Africa. It's like in the same sense you know how a lot of people in New York are Italian
yeah.
because of the movement of a lot of Europeans to North or into New York
Mm-hmm.
during like the 20s.
Yes.
We don't call them Italian American
Yeah, you just call
anymore.
them.
We
You see,
call them
why
American.
don't you just call them some of the? Yeah, exactly. Why don't you just call them American rather than saying black people or so on and so forth? Like
But
that's
but,
the thing.
but,
Sorry,
but
let me let
Italian
me let
people
me
are
talk.
still white.
You see, like that's the thing I don't get, right? Like this is probably like the only country in the world where when you're signing up for school or you're signing up for I don't know, you're the hospital, you're the doctor's office, they ask you race. Like that was like the weirdest thing. Like when I came and I think I was signing some form and they asked like for your race, and I was like, oh, that's strange. And like they ask it for everything. So I really thought that was strange, like how they ask for race. Like why can't we
Well,
just be American, you know?
that's for classification,
Like
and like
so like
some
in
people are entitled to like financial shit, like for schooling and stuff. If you're a person of a
don't say
minority,
something you don't know. But
Brian, schools have to meet a quota, and they have to have a certain amount of people of color in their school.
I don't think that's true.
They have to meet a quota.
I don't think there's a quota.
It's diversity. They have to have a quota.
There's no quota.
We can't have all white people in one
Oh,
school.
dude, really?
I'm
So
not
you
wrong.
wanna say like in Beverly Hills, California, there's a certain quota?
I might go through the fucking deep state right now.
Oh, you're talking about.
College admissions in the United States have had racial quotas. See numerous clauses in the United States for details. They have been notably included blanket bans on African Americans, Jewish quotas from 1918 to 1950s, and alleged Asian quota from the 1980s out to ongoing of 2017.
Yeah, see,
It's to make sure that
quotas.
colleges don't exclude African
No.
Americans or people of color from
You
schools.
see, you just misread that. Like, a quota is actually the worst thing that could happen. Like, go back to the what you just closed, right? Yeah, just go. Okay, so you see, like the Asian quota that's going on. Like they're actually suing Harvard because they're saying that like there's a quota like, and by quota that's like, it's not quota like minimum, it's quota like maximum. They're saying that, oh, Harvard has a quota for Asian students and so on and so forth. And so that's what the quota, that's the quota, that has been used in the past, but I have never heard of like a minimum quota, because the way you get school is based on where you live, you know. So like if you live in Beverly Hills or I don't know, some Wall Street area, the chances of you being, like a
Oh, I thought
minority
quota
are
meant like a
low.
minimum. That's my fault.
No, yeah, quota means like a maximum basically.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's this time back to? I totally forgot what we were talking
Oh, we went from Burger King with parkour. Oh yeah, but
about.
anyway,
Oh,
back to the.
political stuff.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, but
So
what was
the
I
person
saying?
of color thing, right? Personally, I think we should all be referred to as Americans.
Although I still do believe that they use it in classification. Like it's easy. It's used to like, oh, John Doe, and like that could be literally anybody in the world.
Yes, but
Like
why
the
does it
Caucasian
matter?
John Doe. The
Like, why does it matter if you're white or black? So that they have to know. It shouldn't,
it,
you know. Like,
okay, Brian. Okay, Brian.
yeah,
You're spouting idealism, and it's just classifications
no, like
shit.
it
Like
shouldn't. Like the classifications is what's causing all this stuff. Like,
Brian, if we lived in Mongolia, where everyone's Mongolian, most likely, you're then we wouldn't need it. But we're in a melting pot where like the population is.
you see,
There's a lot of white folks, but there's a lot of other people too.
you're assuming that like America is the only melting pot, and that's not true.
Brian. Okay, Brian, show me where there's another country exactly like America. that has all this shit like that.
That's like really okay. Google most
That's a melting
diverse.
pot.
Google most diverse
I gotta do
countries,
it. Why do I gotta do it?
cause you already have.
Sorry. Most diverse country. However, because virtually all Brazilians speak
Oh,
Portuguese,
just go
foreign
scroll down. There's the most racially diverse countries. So basically, red equals good. Red equals diverse.
These are like all shades of shit.
Red is
Oh,
diverse and blue is not, I guess. So look at all that diversity.
okay, Brian. Brian.
Uh huh. Cause okay, I'll tell you why, right? Cause like Kenya, right? Even though you might say, oh, Kenya, they're not a different many different races. There are a ton of Indian people, right? And there are 43, I think 43 different tribes. And you don't see them asking, oh, like on like a paper, state your tribe. They don't do that, cause they view everybody as Kenyan, you know. Like we are one, basically. And like stating your tribe is sort of like,
I'm not gonna say anything because if I go anywhere, it might get
oh
really
yeah,
racist.
yeah, yeah, that's true.
As a
But
white guy, I do not feel comfortable saying it.
wait, is Kenya the third most diverse country on that list?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mental.
Like, it's gonna be like right here.
Yeah.
I think that they need the stating the race thing for certain shit because there.
Mhm. Hello. 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 Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
What did you say?
I'm thinking.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't think somebody would cancel you because like this is just genuinely a discussion, and it's good to have discussions like this. So, like if they do this, like if you're canceling somebody for learning, especially if you're not aware, there's something wrong with you.
There it is. Healthcare grants, minority women scholarships for college, scholarships for elderly women returning. Healthcare grants can cover a wide range of programs and equipment needed. It's based off of minority, so they need to know if you are a minority or if you're not.
Yeah. Okay.
And based on that, what minority? That's what I was gonna say, but I didn't know if that was racist or not, or racy.
Uh huh. So yeah.
Because
Okay.
it's based on like yeah, you're saying that there's a bunch of tribes, but technically they're all Kenyans. They're all Africans.
Okay.
Like
Mhm. But what about
different.
mhm.
Yeah. What?
What about the Arabic people who live by the coast? Huh? What about like the
Where?
Indian people
Where?
in Kenya?
Where?
In Kenya.
Where?
In Kenya.
Yeah.
What about the Indian
Okay.
people who moved? Like who came like when the British came?
Well, Brian, there's probably
What
not.
about the British
There's
people who remained there?
Brian. There's probably not racial discrimination in Kenya though, because most of y'all are all dark colored people. That's what I wanted to say that is racy. In America, there is racial inequality based on color,
And
and
why?
there's because it's America. We had slaves. We had slaves not even 200 years ago.
Yes.
That's so recent, and it's not okay. And that's the reason that it matters on your race because we're doing like it's like reparations. It's an I'm sorry because they still have racial equality. Black people didn't have like true rights until like 40 years ago.
Yeah.
And then why are you asking why?
No, no. I know. Okay, that was a dumb question to ask. But what I'm trying to say is, right? That
It's
okay.
very obvious,
I'll
but
give
it's
you.
so
I'll give you like
embarrassing
healthcare.
to say why.
Healthcare. By the way, I didn't mean why as in why are there problems because that was like sort of like a. Okay, I shouldn't have said that, but
Why does race matter? Because there
no.
is inequality based on race.
Listen, right?
And there's
Just
government programs that help people because of it.
hear me out, okay?
Yes.
Hear me out.
Yes.
asking for raise in the hospital, I can see,
Yes.
right? Cause I guess like you said, like people react differently. For example, well, I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw somewhere, like for example, the vaccine, or like COVID. Like COVID was hitting, like minorities harder than others, right?
If they don't have access to medical needs because
Exactly,
of
exactly. So asking for your race in like the medical field, so like maybe, and like for example, what's it called, sickle cell, right? Sickle cell hits
yeah,
one group harder. So asking for your race in that could be beneficial, right? You get it?
yeah.
But I don't get why, when you're filling out an online survey, let's say you're filling out, like, it was like this literally happened. I was at Walmart, right? You There was this promotional item that they had. You sort of like download the QR code, you scan, it
Well,
takes you to a
I know
thing,
the
right?
exact reason for
And
that,
then
actually.
they ask for your race. Like, that is not necessary. Yeah.
No, but the thing is, they want to make sure that they hit every single group. Like when it's super tacky and annoying, but companies will use different tactics to appeal to minority groups. Like that's why they ask for it because they want to know how many black people like it, how many Asian people like it, how many uh, fucking Indians, whatever you want to say, Native Americans, actual Indians, um, that kind of shit. Because they want to target towards different people. Like let's say not gluten, but some food that has no pork in it. It was used with oil that no pork or anything that wasn't haram was in
Mm-hmm.
it. That's going to be targeted towards Muslims, Middle Eastern people,
Uh-huh.
and they're going to ask what part of the what proportion of them see this and enjoy this, because then they're going to affect the sales that way. They're going to either raise or lower. And that's the reason they do that is because say that you want to this is very racial as well. Like they'll use stereotypes to appeal to minorities. Like for black people, they'll do like fucking I don't know, like doing dreads for some like oil or for like some from hair oil or some hair gel or some shit like that, and or like they'll add in a black dude to a ad to be like the diversity and shit like that,
Yeah.
and they want to know the proportions of the population that are enjoy it because if they don't, they'll change it
Okay.
and they'll try to appeal more to that minority group.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, but you just stated that they use stereotypes to appeal to
And
certain
that's because
minority groups.
racism
And don't you
racism is
agree? Then wouldn't you say that they're sort of playing into the problem by using stereotypes?
they are. I never
Exactly.
said they weren't.
Uh-huh.
See, Brian, I'm not saying
Yeah, like
that.
I really do understand where you're coming from. But like
Like I
it's
know it is a problem that we have to state it every single time, but there is a reason why they do that. If they didn't do that, then they wouldn't. Like let's say it's like the same statement for why do we have electoral colleges?
yeah. Okay,
It's so
dude.
that presidents give attention to all states,
Mm-hmm. You go, you
but
buy
they
a
still don't.
mm-hmm. You buy a toothbrush, right? Have you seen one of those fancy toothbrushes?
Yeah,
The Bluetooth toothbrushes, right? You go online,
yeah.
and then they go, would you like to take our survey? You do it, they ask you for a raise. Defend that. A toothbrush. Why do you need that then?
When did you get asked for a race because of a toothbrush?
No, I'm just saying, like, literally, most, if not all, of the survey questions for whatever you're buying in this country will ask for your raise.
Just because it's what I just said.
Yeah, I know it's just
Okay?
what.
They'll go back to marketing and shit like
But
that.
I have a feeling some of it is unnecessary.
Right, all of it's unnecessary. It's capitalism.
Yeah, and then
All of this shit
those,
is based off of capitalism.
yeah, and the companies, they don't care. Like, they just want to make money. It's, you see, if you said that, okay, we're using it so we can help. Like, let's say let's say it's this, like, let's say it's Gucci, right? For example, Gucci. Just using it as an example, not saying they did it or anything like that, right? But let's say they invented like this new Gucci, I don't know, Gucci flip flops, right? And they're like, okay, so here you go, you could go do our survey, so on and so forth. If they did the survey, right? And race, so on and so forth. And let's say race is like what, 14% Black or African American, or so on and so forth. And then they'll be like, okay. The problem is they're like, okay, Let's add somebody with dreads to appeal to them, right?
Yeah.
Rather than doing, okay, well, so why aren't they buying it? Maybe they can't afford it. What can we do to help them afford it? If they did that, what can we do to help them afford it? I could see the reason for a raise. But if you're using it just to advertise, and make money off of it, there's no there's no real reason for it. Do you get where I'm coming from?
Exactly, Brian. But your whole statement from the very beginning is why, and now you're answering it yourself. Capitalism, money. They need it for ads. They need it for government programming. They need it for diversity checking and
Yeah,
shit.
like
There's reasons for it. You're telling me right now. So why
uh-huh.
are you asking?
Yeah, but why? I'm still saying why. Like, why do you need it to make money? Like, why don't you just get rid of it?
So they can target minority groups.
Yeah, but then just get rid of it then, because it's not helping society, is it? Except the medical ones, the
Brian, you don't know that it's not working. If it wasn't working, it wouldn't be. They're not going to use a broken tool. Now are they? They're going to use something that works. And if it's working, it's working.
but here's the
If
thing
we
though.
see it, it's
hmm
working.
They don't really know it's working. I would
What?
argue there's no real way of knowing if it's
We
working
don't
or
know
not.
if the universe is infinite, but we still say it is,
Yeah,
don't we?
okay. How many times have you bought something on TV that you've seen on TV?
What do you mean by that?
Like, you say you're watching TV, right? You see an ad for somebody, you see health insurance. Obamacare is over. Dial 785-933 to get your money back guaranteed. Blah blah blah
Okay,
blah.
I
Okay,
don't
you
because it
move
doesn't
on.
appeal to me.
You move on. You see, visit this jewelries, right? For the once in a lifetime experience. You go on. There's like, oh, David Blake and our family law associates. Call 985 blah 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 blah.
Brian,
Then you
it
go
doesn't
on.
appeal to me, so it doesn't.
Exactly.
It's not targeted towards my age group.
Ads, like, I would
The
argue.
jewelry thing is for people who are proposing, so that's over my age, and that's why there's always young people on it. Though it's always people in their 20s that are always in the ads.
hmm
Normally, I'm not. I hate to say this, but most of the time I've seen white people,
hmm
which is another racial undertone. And then you have the health thing is for old people, and that's why they skip over all the dangerous shit, because they can't even hear, let alone listen that fast. And I don't even know what the third one was. Associates. That's for older people. That's why
Yeah.
it's so formal. They want it to
Okay.
be formal, so because they're targeting people who are older.
Yeah. Okay. But that was a terrible idea. Let's reload the thing, right?
Oh my! I gotta reload the team.
Yeah, reload that thing, eh? Okay. Let's do roadside signs, right? You're going on a road trip. For those of you who, like, if you don't live in America, you probably don't know. But like, there are road signs on the side of the road. You say like, "World's biggest ball of twine" or something like that. Or, you see
Oh
like
god, not the
literally.
classic
I'm not even kidding.
retro.
I'm not even kidding, right? We were going to Colby, right, a few weeks ago, and I saw like this thing for the world's largest check egg. Didn't stop though. But you see, like, so like, how many roadside signs have you seen except gasoline, right? Because people need gasoline. Have you stopped to see, right?
I've stopped at a McDonald's.
Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. The road signs, like,
Because
come
McDonald's is
visit,
better.
come, yo, well, I. Anyway, that was smart.
Don't
That
malign
was
me,
smart. That
Brian.
was
Don't
smart.
malign me.
Anyway, but what I'm saying is, like, let's say, how many road signs have you seen, like, let's say, antique museum on the side of the road, right? Or camping site.
Brian, nobody stops me because it doesn't
Exactly.
appeal to me.
Exactly. And the people who it appeals to, they already have it in their mind that they want to get it. They already have it in their mind that, oh, there's a campsite at the end of, at the when you exit, that you can go
Brian,
to. You
Brian,
already have
Brian.
in your mind that, oh, we're going to go to the antique museum in the middle of nowhere because we want to. Like, you won't just
Brian,
be going from like
Brian,
Los
I'm gonna
Angeles
tell
to
you something. I'm
California,
I'm
and
I'm
in the
gonna make
middle
a
of
funny.
Utah you're like, oh, you know what I would like to see? I would like to see the world's largest toenail. Let me stop by and look at it.
I'm gonna tell you something. Do you have the same logic as Ben Shapiro?
Oh, don't compare me to
I
that guy.
don't even get how you fucking think of it. You're getting all this from racial. Like, what is what race are you from? Surveys? I don't get
No,
that.
I'm just trying to say that that I think they should do away with the race question during
Yeah, Brian. Okay,
companies, unless they're doing something to benefit the race. Hmm.
hold on. So you're saying people don't stop at shit because they already have it in their mind.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about something broad,
Hmm.
not specific like a fucking antique store. Let's say chips, Lay's. Like, the Lay's came out with this new type of chip. It's the mango and chili flavored summer chip.
Yeah.
They're asking about what race you are, which they would never do. But let's say that they did.
Hmm.
What they're looking for is to change their advertisement program to make minorities or white people the majority get it.
Yes, exactly. But that's the problem, you know. They're saying they're saying
They're saying what,
what
Brian?
the it's like they're
They're
saying.
saying what race are you so
No, no,
that
no.
I can
Listen,
better reflect
I
my
know, I know what you're saying, like advertisement, right? To appeal to them, right? But
yes.
they're asking there, how can we change our ad to appeal to you, rather than the
Exactly.
why aren't you buying it? You know, they're not asking the
No,
why
but then they
question.
literally under what race you are. They ask, how can we better our product? You dumbass whore. Do you not know that?
Yeah, you just
It's
destroyed my logic, man. You just
it's just
destroyed
like
my
how
logic.
can we better our project or better our product?
No, but that's different though.
No, it's not.
No, it's not under the race place. It's not under the race place. It's never
Then
under
where
the
is
race
it?
place.
It's
It's
on
like
it's
when you
on the
do
review.
next. It's when you go next and next and next, you know, and then it goes.
Literally, it's because you're filing out paperwork so
Yeah,
that they
but
can
you
better
could.
represent you in the. Oh my God,
You
Brian,
see,
you
you could
your
do.
brain is a potato.
No,
Your
look, you
brain
could
is a
do. How
potato.
can we? You know what? Let Is Angelina online? I need backup, man.
Angelina, oh my God, do not get her into
Yo,
this.
no, I'm. Yo, I need.
But you're wrong. You're wrong because it literally the entire thing is a capitalist viewpoint and tool that they use to squeeze money out of my money. Really, all it
Exactly.
is.
Just squeeze money out of my nose. They don't care
Brian,
about
I'm
you.
not saying that it's good, but I'm explaining to you why because you apparently know, but you apparently don't because you're asking me the question.
Yes.
I agree with you. We
Uh,
shouldn't fucking have it, but
okay.
we
Yeah.
do.
Then let's
Because
just leave it at it. We shouldn't have it.
we shouldn't have it, but we do, and they companies need it for some reason.
Yeah. So I guess we're in agreeing then.
We are. I never was against you,
Uh
but
huh.
you just kept. So why? So why does it? So and I couldn't even like you were making false accusations and claims and
False
like
accusation. And I accused you. I was just trying to like. We're just having an open discussion though, which is interesting. Yeah. But yeah. Personally, I don't think that question should exist unless it's something really important, like, for example, medical conditions, or, for example, like vaccines. You know, like you don't know how different groups react to the vaccine. You might need that question, you know. But if it's because a new toenail clipper wants to appeal to another race, then I don't think it's. Yeah. So yeah, that was cool, cool. Although one thing I do like about you is like the ability to argue constructively.
who me?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Hmm.
Why explain it to me?
No, what I mean is like you see, we can have like an argument, and it's not an argument though, you know, because some people when like, especially with today's climate, right? When people have arguments, at the end of it they're like, "Oh, I'm not talking to you again," you know. It, it's crazy how far. human beings have fallen.
Oh,
Oh,
so yeah.
yeah. So all the way back to the. Oh my God! This came from a question. If we want, if I think it should be okay if you want to be called people of color, or black and African American.
Yeah, yeah,
And you wanna know my answer?
yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I do not know. I am not qualified to know it because I come from a different background. You know, like you said, I was raised by African parents, so my viewpoint is completely different from somebody who's raised by, let's say, African American parents in the South. You know, or what you'd call African American parents in the South. So I I could not say. That would not be wise of me. Yeah.
Right. You. I know you come from a different background, but like, still, you should have an idea.
What?
You come from a different background, but you still should have an idea of it.
Yeah, like I'm not even being. I'm actually serious. I really don't know. I I don't know, cause I don't want to sound like I'm backing out of the question, but it's just the truth, you know. I don't know what. Like, there's a lot of stuff I don't know that happened, you know. For example, the history of Magnolia itself, right? You're the one who told me, and I was like, whoa, all that stuff happened, you know. I had no idea. Like, before I came, I had no idea at all, and so I'm unqualified to talk about what would be more comfortable to be called, and so on and so forth.
I got you.
Yeah, but if somebody is willing to educate me on everything, I would be happy to make a decision. So yeah. Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
thank you so
So I'm
much.
looking at all the. Oh, are we still on recording?
What? Yeah, we were still on recording the whole time.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm listening to Snapchats I get.
Nice. It's okay. Yeah. Um. Thank you so much for watching or listening to the podcast. If you've listened it all the
What
way
would they
up
be
here.
watching, Brian? Your our little green lights flickering.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Or maybe somebody would have it on, like, in the background while they cook pasta or something. I don't know.
Pasta.
Yeah, you
Hold on.
know.
What's your favorite pasta?
Oh, my favorite pasta, huh?
Yeah,
Dude,
tell me all about
it
it.
is the best pasta ever, man. You don't know it? I like spaghetti. Hello?
Hold on, Brian. My favorite pasta is fettuccine.
Oh, fettuccine. Ah, you're a classy man, huh?
Yeah, I love fettuccine Alfredo. Fettuccine Alfredo slaps balls, dude. It's like fantastic. Like, what I can make a me, dude. I need to make you fettuccine Alfredo whenever I come up there.
Basically, yeah, that would be cool. Oh, dude, you know what we could do? We could do a
Wait, what?
vlog. A vlog to,
Oh,
to the
vlog?
Overland
That would be interesting.
Worlds of Fun, you know?
Yeah.
Vlog, yeah. Hey guys, Logan Paul here.
We should go ziplining, Brian.
Yeah, we should, man.
Did you like my joke?
What joke?
Inside your mom.
No, honestly, that was quite a terrible joke.
I hate your ass.
Yeah. I wonder what Jonathan would think about all this. I actually let's not answer that. I don't know. But yeah, we should try to get the guests on this podcast, Charlie.
Yeah, who would be our guest?
The first guest, Angelina.
She would kill me.
She would kill you. Yeah, second guest, probably, um, I don't know, Western. We get stories of Saudi Arabia or something. You know, I don't know. We'll see. Third guest, Kim Kardashian.
Fourth guest, Kanye West.
Yeah, yeah, because we'll be big by our third episode. We'll be mainstream.
I mean, what are you talking about? We're already big.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we're quite the celebrities. Like, who's KSI? KSI, worldwide superstar. No one. It's Briandre, and Tally, and Captain Salty, or whatever you call it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's Jake Paul? Yeah. Anyway,
I just go by my name.
Yeah, Tally.
Tally.
Yeah. What's another thing that happened? What's something else that has happened? You have any other questions?
Why are you racist, Brian?
I'm not racist.
You just told me you hate white people.
Oh my god. Okay. Thank you so much for watching.
I'm serious.
Tally's
He's
past
hiding
his
it.
no.
He's hiding his
Yo, people will actually believe that. I'm not even kidding. And then you see in 30 years,
they should.
the 30 years when I'm running for president, right? Fox News is gonna fall off this cliff, and they'll be like, "Hey, look, Brian's a racist," and that's just not the case.
You are.
Okay.
You literally told me you don't like people of color.
Oh my god.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
Then prove me wrong, Brian.
Well, prove that I did that.
Brian, I don't have to say.
Dude, listen, right? You do not go and be like, "Oh, it's innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent," right?
Brian, I just
Yeah,
from
that's
your
what
track record and how you talk about about white people, I just feel like you're racist. You're just racist.
Okay, and we're off there in about 50 different countries.
Imagine that being the final word said.
Well, like the final word you said? What do you mean final word you said?
That's hilarious. Now they're gonna think that I'm serious.
Exactly, people will, and like the internet, right? Oh, like remember like that video I made?
Which one?
The Soviet anthem thing, the joke one.
Yes.
And we got like people who actually thought it was real, actually really mad. And it's obviously not real. And I said it at the beginning. It's just meant to be a joke. But yeah.
No, Brian, you're serious. You hate Russian.
Oh no, what?
You hate Russian people.
Why are you smoking, man?
Dude, I've been friends with you for a very long time.
Huh. Okay.
I know that.
Okay, cool.
I'm kidding.
What else do you know?
You are actually a white man.
Okay. What else?
You've been blackface the entire time since.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, Tally is past his bedtime. Thank you so much for watching.
Are you still
I literally can't be asked. Like, this guy, he thinks he's funny, right? But this is gonna come back to haunt us in like 30 years when we're like celebrities. So I really apologize for his behavior.
I can't be arsed. Brian thinks he's actually gonna post this shit.
Dude, I am. Right, anyway.
This is garbage.
Thank you so much for watching, and
adios, amigos.
Yeah. See you next time, and tell you. Yeah.
Moi, mon ami.
Bye.